Good morning everyone, happy Monday. It's Makeup Monday today. I'm shopping my stash again and we're getting ready together. It's a nice way to start the week, you know, because Sundays, I don't know about you, but I don't really wear makeup on a Sunday because it's Sunday. So it's nice to start off the week feeling kind of put together. So shopping my stash today, I thought I'd try my Peach Perfect foundation from Too Faced. I've got the shade Warm Nude. So I thought I shall try this today. I'm going to do 2 pumps. I used to really like this in the summer. Not last summer, but the summer before. So how are we? How are we all? Are we any better than last week? Are we worse than last week? I don't know. I don't know if it's getting better or worse. I don't really know what to think. I mean, we went to the supermarket the other day and you had to queue up. There was a queue going all the way down the street, you know, like you see on TV, you know, and you think, no. And I refuse to queue up. I refuse to do that. I think it's ridiculous. And they're only letting a certain amount of people in as well. So we went home and decided to go back later, which we did. It was still a small queue, 2 or 3 people. And the lady at the door said, you know, you really shouldn't be coming in twos. It should just be one of you coming in. And I was like, okay. So that was fun. And there's absolutely no, at that time, there wasn't any chicken at all. So it's a bit, I mean, we've managed to get eggs. You just think, when is this going to be over? Like, when are we going to go back to normal? Like, I don't know. It's just bizarre, isn't it? And then you've still got the people who are not, you know, kind of abiding by the rules and having karaoke parties and things like that. And you're like, what is going on? But I think also you've got to limit the news. You really do, because that just stresses you out. Like, I don't want to know about every single death. You know what I mean? It's just not, I don't find that helpful at all. I just want to hear that we've got it under control and it seems to be, the virus seems to be kind of subsiding, but we haven't heard that yet. I'm going to go in with Lasting Perfection Concealer by Collection. This used to be a favourite of mine many years ago. I've got the shade Extra Fair. I think though, I feel like they've changed the formula because it's not as good as I remember it to be. You know, or maybe that's just the shade, because usually paler shades, I don't know why I got such a pale shade. I think I got it to mix in with another concealer. So, but anyway, so oh god, last night I was like looking at on Cult Beauty at all these different beauty products, and you know how you get a wish list and you look at your wish list. I love putting things on my wish list, and you know you go through this phase of like, oh, I really, my fingers are itching to buy new makeup. Oh, I'll have this please. Oh, I want that. And it's just like, oh my god, why do I suddenly want? Well, sometimes you do, especially if you've not bought things for a long time, or if you've not bought any makeup for a long time. Yeah, you are. And there's so many little things I want to try, or, you know. But what I do is I just put it in my, I don't put it in a basket, I put it on the wish list so I don't forget, because that's the other thing. I'll like something or I'll hear about a product and then I'll forget. So I either make a list and write down all the products that I want to buy or look at, and then I will put them on my wish list in different, so I've got wish lists on like Cult Beauty, Look Fantastic, Feel Unique, Beauty Bay. I mean, I've got the wish list is endless. Amazon. Oh my goodness, I'm now obsessed with this like Yeti mug. Like, what is wrong with me? Like, you look at people's Instagram things and you're like, oh my god, I need a Yeti mug. It's like, it's brilliant. It keeps because you know what? It keeps your coffee warm, which means you can enjoy it for longer. And especially like if you go onto the terrace or you go outside in your garden or something, for me, I like my beverages like steaming, piping hot. I want to burn my mouth basically. And for me, it cools down too quickly. I'm like, I've just made it, and I'm like, why is it cooled down already? It's not hot enough. So I thought of getting that, because then I thought, oh, I can make my coffee last longer. No? So it's £24. Do I get it? That's the question. Right. I'm going to set with MAC Studio Fix. Oldie but a goodie, C4. I have like, you must have this as well, like combinations. You have foundations which powders that go with it. This is the one that goes with this, and you know, you kind of have your thing. But yeah, this is the one I always use with this foundation because it's slightly darker, and in the summer this foundation was a bit pale, but it looks pretty perfect now, to be fair. But this powder is gorgeous. I remember buying this powder, it was years ago at work. I saw this girl using it as her foundation, and I was like, oh, is that all you use? She's like, yeah, I just use this. And then the next day I went straight into MAC to get this, because she wore it on its own, but obviously on my oily skin that did not work on its own. And even over foundation, I really, if it's in the center, I'll get really shiny. I don't know why. I find this powder, because you know some powders are just so soft, they make you really shiny quickly, but maybe not now. Maybe not now that I'm a bit older. For blush, I thought I'd try go in with my Hourglass. This is the Diffused Heat. It's a really nice, pinky, bright pink. Because, you know, why not? Why not? Is anyone else having really weird dreams? Oh my God, I'm having just such weird dreams. But then I feel like I'm not sleeping at all. I'll wake up at every hour, or oh, it's so annoying, and then I have to go to the toilet like 1,000 times a night. I think what it is, if I wake up, I think to myself, I think it's that I need to go to the toilet. So I don't know whether I actually need to go to the toilet or what. But anyway, and then you go to sleep, and you've obviously slept because you've dreamt. But I swear I'm only sleeping like an hour here or 2 there. And I wake up and I feel like I haven't slept at all, but I'm like, I must have, because I dreamt. I don't know. And then you like go through your whole dream. Right, the palette I was talking about is this. It's called Velvet Touch, and it's by Style London. And it's the Angel Eyeshadow Palette. High pigment, ultra soft, multi-finish eyeshadow palette. It's vegan, talc-free, paraben-free, mineral-based, and it's got vitamin E in it. And it came in my, I think it was my glossy box. No, or was it my, yeah, it was one of them. But, you know, these are so pigmented. Like, I couldn't believe it. I was like, to me, I don't know. I just feel like it's a cheap packaging. I don't know why. And I'm like, oh, that's going to be shit. But actually, they are really good. So I'm going to do my makeup with them today. You know, and plus sometimes, again, you want something a bit different. So I'm going to go with this shade here. This sort of, that's my kind of shade, that nude shade, as a, I mean, look, you just tap your brush in and it's already coated. It's really pigmented. I'm like, what are these shadows? And so if you want to wear like mineral makeup, then this is really good. So I'm gonna come up really close. Maybe I'll do this. I mean, look at that. I've just like patted that on, and it's a really nice, look at that. It just spreads really well. I love an eyeshadow like that just blends like butter. And again, it's one of those shades you look at and you're like, oh my God, that's so light. But actually it comes up a lot darker. I mean, look at the pigment on that. This is crazy. I don't know what this brand is. I'll have to look it up, because these are nice shadows. If you want like a nice blend. And it is, they do have loads of pigment. It's amazing, really, to be fair. Okay, what should I go in with next? I don't know what to go in with next. I'm going to try that pink shade on the lid, because I kind of had that on, I had the other one on, a different sparkly one on, and I fancy a bit of pink. So let's see how that looks. I was contemplating like pink eyeshadow with red lips. I wonder if that's a nice combo. Ooh. What do you know? Oh, it's a really nice sort of like pastel pink shade. Oh, I've just got it into the corner of my eye. Great, lovely. Oh. Yeah, it's really, really pigmented, which means it's like stained my head now. Oh God. Oh, for heaven's sake. Oh, I'm just so heavy-handed and slapdash. I mean, do you know how many times a day I drop something? Like things just, I don't know whether my hands are so small that like I just can't hold anything. I've dropped 100 things down the toilet. I'm like having a fit. Okay, well that's just gonna have to do, isn't it? Whatever. Okay. Now, let's go in with that really bright pink here, that kind of glittery, just to kind of brighten it up. I'm gonna put it on my finger. Ooh, look at that, look at that. And I'm just gonna place it on the top. I am, but guys, I am slapdash. That's just how I am. Like, I can't be any other way. This reminds me, do you know what this reminds me of? The Mercury retrograde palette. That's what it reminds me of. I'm going to take that white shade in there. It's a really white shade. And just sort of, it's the same kind of colours. Well, this is like a matte. It's got a nice mixture of mattes and creams. And I really love my pinks and purples. Like I really do. That's quite nice, isn't it? I wonder if I should put a bit of brown on the edges just to kind of warm it up. I'll tell you what I'm going to do. I'm going to take that purple shade and kind of just, I haven't used that purple shade yet, and kind of just, I mean, I'm impressed by this, my God. I'm going to just kind of put this in the corner. Oh, that's really, look at that. Oh my goodness. These are so pigmented, guys. Like, honestly, I don't even know what to do with myself. They're so pigmented. I kind of, this is what I always do. I end up wiping off the glitter. I think I need to do a blend. I think I really need to do a serious blend now on these edges. And my video is going to be too long and it's going to be a bugger to upload. But it's just nice to have a chat, isn't it? And maybe, you know, like my other videos are a bit shorter, but it's nice on a Monday just to kind of regroup, have a chat, what's going on, you know. And I think it's okay to have days where you don't, you know, wear your makeup and whatever, say you're doing a workout and what have you. But then on the other days, I think it's really important to sort of get dressed and put some makeup on because it just makes you feel better. It makes you feel more sort of human again, or kind of put together. And it kind of creates a routine, you know, because you've got something to do and you know that, okay, I'm putting my makeup on now. I'm wearing something nice. And it will change how you feel about things, I think, personally. Okay, we're going mental here, so we're going wild, we're going crazy. Oh my God. And do you know what? I realised last time I didn't put any bronzer on and I've done it again. I've not put bronzer on. What the flip am I thinking? I've got my bronzer here. Let's put that on because, you know what, I really fancy some cream bronzer. And I was looking at Milk Makeup because I've not tried any of that before. But I was also looking at Tantor by Huda because everyone's going on about that as well. And I'm like, oh, is that good? Do I need that? Shall I try it? I mean, back in the day, I used to buy makeup like you wouldn't believe. Like, I'd have a bad day at work and I'd be like, just pop by the Chanel counter and I'd buy like loads of Chanel. Like, it didn't really, but now it's like, you just can't be so frivolous, you know? So I'm just kind of trying to blend this out a bit more. I mean, I look like I've got freaking pink eye, but you know, you live and learn. Okay, I think I'm going to take that pale pink again and just pop that on the centre. That's all I'm going to do there. And put that in the corner as well of the eyes. It's kind of a disco eye. Oh, we've gone over the 15 minutes because I upload my videos from my phone, and iMovie on the iPhone. Your videos can only be 15 minutes long or something ridiculous. Like, I haven't done my mascara. Oh my god. Right. All my eyebrows, which so far, I mean, I'm liking my, let's just blend with this. I'm liking my foundation, but I don't know if I'm liking anything else about it. I'm going to take, what did I do? Actually, I think I used purple liner before as a liner. Purple shadow as a liner. Oh God, what am I saying? Yeah, I was going to use that as a liner. I'm not going to use that as a liner. I'm just going to go in with this black gel. This is by Estee. And I'm just going to line my eyes like that. Oh, I went for a few nice walks last week where I live. So that's really nice actually, being able to just get some fresh air because it's great weather. I mean, what are the chances, you know, like it's been raining here for God knows how many months since November, November, December, January, February. And then suddenly you get quarantined and it's a friggin' heat wave. I mean, what are the chances? It's like, really? Really? But now, today, the weather has turned. It's turned, everyone. And it's sort of, I call it snow weather. Some people were saying it was snowing yesterday. But it's definitely got that feeling, that kind of, it's a lot colder. But it's that sky, you know, that kind of grey, but it feels like snow. Am I making any sense? Probably not. I'm losing my freaking mind. Are you losing your mind? Oh my God. Oh, I'm going to use this. This is the YSL. What's it called? YSL Mascara Volume Effect Faux Cils. But it's purple. How interesting is that? Look at that. It's purple. So that would be nice. It goes with my sort of pink shadow look. I attempted to do a bit of yoga yesterday, just to have a stretch at home in my kitchen. And maybe today, because it's kind of cold, I might bake some peanut butter cookies. I don't know. It depends what I feel like. This is going everywhere. Oh my God. Yeah, strange times, isn't it? I really don't really know what's going on anymore. I'm sure we'll all look back at this and laugh, won't we? Right, I'm not, you know what? I'm not a huge fan of this mascara at all. I tell you what, I am not a fan of YSL. I am not a fan of Chanel and all of that. I'm just not. It's just, it doesn't float my boat. It really doesn't. I'm going to go with this bareMinerals Lashtopia. It's quite a wet mascara, that YSL one. That's a bit better. I did a facial on myself yesterday, did my mask. I always do that on a Sunday. Do a nice mask and everything. You know, so it sets your face up for the week, basically. Okay, and then for lips, I was going to go with something pale, but I think I'm just going to go all out. And I'm going to use this bareMinerals lip gloss in Heartbreaker. Oh. And my lips have been so dry as well. So I'm just using gloss. Look, it's got, I can't even do my makeup. I don't put makeup on for one day. And look what happens. Oh, could anyone seen that Instagram thing that was going around until tomorrow? Like I accidentally clicked on someone's and they sent me the thing, oh, you have to do, no, look. I can't be bothered with this kind of chain letter things. I cannot, like, I can't be arsed, basically. It's too much. Oh, right, put a picture of yourself and write until tomorrow, and whoever likes the picture, send this. Who can be bothered to do that? I hate things like that. You know? Just don't like it. So I just ignored it. So I accidentally clicked on the picture and I was like, shit! Anyway. There's the finished look. That's my look for Monday. I don't know what kind of look this is, I really don't, but you know, we're playing with our makeup today, so that's kind of what's happening. It's a great palette, I like it. I don't know what the brand is, Style, Restyle, Style London, I'm gonna look it up. Anyway, I hope your start to the week is a good one, and let me know what you're all up to, and I'll chat to you soon.